Hello everyone and welcome to your own channel Linguistic Melange, and I am your teacher Kishwar Nazli. You know that in the previous videos we had discussed two or three components of negative letter. Those are buffer, reason, bad news itself, and today we will discuss the last component, positive closing. You will find this part easier because you already have idea, because you have already done positive closing in a positive letter. So one thing which you keep in your mind, that be it any form of business communication, a positive letter or persuasive letter or negative letter or informal report, the last part, the closing would always be in a positive tone. So again, here also, in negative messages, you have to return to the positive tone here, because you have already discussed reason, bad news in sandwich communication. So in the last, you have to return to the positive tone here, express the positivity, express hope for the future, and if possible, try to give an example of the solution, or try to give or provide an alternative, or the most important thing, if you remember that there is a when we were discussing 7 C's, one C was consideration. So here you have to use implicitly that you consider approach, or consideration approach, or you approach. So you can end the positive with the positive tone. For instance, if you have already explained the reason of not hiring, so you can just end with the positivity, like we wish you all the best for your future endeavor, or if we have this position again, we would prioritize you, or any thanking for you, for giving for time, for your time you have applied in our organization. So these things would be, the and you these things will sustain the positive and looking forward relationship. The main core of business communication is to maintain the business relationship, the maintenance and sustainability of the relationship. For instance, if you have no any policy to refund, so you can just give an alternative, that we can show some other sizes, we can give some discount on our product next time or in future. So these are the things uh, which will ensure the customers or clients that they could contact you back. Okay, and there is a positive tone, positive relationship, sustenance of the relationship will be endured here. So you have to keep this thing in your mind, that positive closing would be a reflection of your positivity, your looking forward, and your hope. So you have not to break, you should not break the hope, and you should not break the sustenance of the relationship with your customer or client. So that is the strength of the positive closing. And after that, you know that your sincerely, your regards, and sincerely, I think, is the most appropriate, or regards, you whatever you want to choose, so you can just write. So these are the four parts in a negative letter. Just recapitulate: buffer, reason, uh, bad news itself, but we have not to explicitly write the bad news. We have to make it sandwich by using subordinating conjunctions, we have already discussed. And in the last but not the least, because here you have to be very careful that your customer would be satisfied, and there will be an array of hope. So that is the strength, that is the beauty of a positive, of a negative letter. So I hope that you have understood all the four components, and if you have any query, to ask me. I know that I, like other mentors, I do not show the slides. I have already made a lot of slides. Now I believe that why shouldn't we talk naturally? Why shouldn't we communicate naturally? The main purpose is the retaining of the content in our mind. And I believe, this is my personal perspective, that when we talk, when we involve in a discussion, the things, the content will retain for long. That is my perception. So you can just write to me, you can just ask any question, so that I can answer you. So that was all about negative letters. I will discuss some examples in the next video. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.